see a few doctors again today, but he gave us some, so I'm pretty sure he'll go limited tomorrow. I mean, energy's not up enough to play as many minutes as he was playing in the past, but he practiced some today, so it was a good sign. He looked pretty good too when he practiced for the limited time. Clark let him go.
You've got a couple days now to kind of game plan around Hurts, injury. How much does that now change what you're trying to do out there? How much not having them, especially when you are trying to put together a game plan?
Yeah, I mean, it's more, offensively, Reese probably has to play a little bit more at the 4, less at the 5, which means Galen and JD get more minutes. So, we actually had both in together for a little bit there. Against Arkansas, so we kind of have to have a small package of plays where the two of those guys can maybe play together. If Beal's back, probably don't have to do that as much with those minutes. But, I mean, we just not changing a whole lot up. I mean, other guys got to step up. I think Petty had a great practice today. He's kind of got to take over that big wing. Kind of, if we play small, he's going to have to play a 4. And he get back, rebounding the ball. And he's been rebounding pretty well here lately, but I think Petty can be a guy that takes up a lot of that, and then other guys like, we were putting Petty and Herb on the 2 best wings, or so a lot of times we were putting Petty on the best wing and letting Herb kind of roam. So now, Shackelford may have to go to guarding their best wing and Petty guarding the 4, or let Petty do some of the roaming and cover up everybody's mistakes. So, but yeah, I mean, it's not making huge drastic changes, but yeah, we're definitely going to miss his play on both sides.
Sorry. How do you keep the team, like, from seeing all these injuries? It seems like there's one after another. How do you keep them from losing?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the deals where you get an extra shot now. Like a kid like Jalen Forbes, I think, I told him I was proud of him for keeping the attitude that he's had through not playing as much. Freshmen, a lot of freshmen come in and don't play nearly as much. I mean, they're used to being the man in high school, and he's actually done a really, really good job just continuing to work every day and keeping a great attitude, and I think it's a chance for him to play. I thought he did pretty well with the minutes he had. He played hard. He's our second leading rebounder, so just tell him, like, guys got to step up, and we stepped up enough to get the win. We just, defensively, we got to do it for 40. I told our guys in practice, we came ready to play against Arkansas. Obviously, we're up 12-zip. Now we just got to come ready to play like we did against them and get a maturity and a growth about us to where we do it for 40. We just lapsed and do it very well in the second half against Arkansas.
You mentioned Javion against Tennessee. It's a lot different than Arkansas. Arkansas can go 5 guards, come out, try and guard somebody. How different is Tennessee?
Yeah, I mean, Tennessee last game almost started 3 forward centers. Like, they almost started a power forward at the 3 and 2 centers at the 4 and 5. Like, they're almost opposite of what you had with Arkansas. Arkansas was almost all guards and wings. Tennessee has 2 guards, a couple wings, and the rest are big. So it's back to where rebounding is going to be huge. Can we rebound? If we do play small, they don't run a ton, but when they do run, they got some athletes that can really finish on the break. So we can't give them anything in transition, and we got to keep them from punching the ball. And they do a great job punching the ball in the post and setting great screens. Where Arkansas, I mean, it's completely different scouts. They're just 2 totally different games. But so the last 2 games before Arkansas, we really got pounded on the glass. Now we're going against another big team, and we're going to have to really rebound the ball well this game to win it.
You mentioned what does Vescovi do?
Vescovi, I mean, he can shoot. He's a high IQ guy, skilled. Sometimes it's struggled with a little bit of pressure put on him, and he's got to play almost 40 minutes. They don't have any other options really at the point. So, I mean, it's a good thing they got him once. They lost their starting point guard from last year. So essentially, they've lost all 5 starters. So if they didn't have him, they'd be in some real trouble. So, I mean, he kind of studies them and makes open shots. He's just gets them under control and gets them in their offense. They're a team that's much more, they have to run their offense. They're not playing a lot of ad-lib basketball. They're actually running their offense you know, every time down the floor.
Do a couple more questions, guys.
You mentioned Javian Davis as someone that's got to step up. What have you seen from him? Just the growth he's shown, and then what are you looking for? What are you looking for from him?
Yeah, the growth he's shown, he just continues to get better. He's in the gym a lot. He wants to get better. You can tell this means a lot to him. He's always up wanting to study film. I went through all this minutes with him from the LSU game going before the Arkansas game. So in that sense, he's studying the game, working on his game, trying to get better. Big thing with him is he's just got to keep his head when stuff doesn't go well. He wants to do well so badly that when he makes a mistake or two, it tends to send him down the wrong path. People make mistakes, like move on, play hard, go to the next play. That's where he's got to get better at. So it's not, and schematic-wise in the course of it, you know, he's got to rebound it a little bit more. He's got to do a little bit better job playing defense without fouling. He gets in too much foul trouble, fouls too much, and offensively, I think he's gotten pretty good. He's finished. He's scored it pretty well for us against Arkansas, but we can make improvements on the defense and the rebounding side of it. He's one of our better talkers, though, so when he's in the game, the defense seems to be a little more together because he's talking us through stops and everything.
You mentioned that was something after the last game. You made a point that you're going to miss with her, the on-field or on-court kind of voice, that guy that everybody kind of listens to and responds. How much are you needing JP and Kyra as the point guard to really kind of maybe lift that part of their game up a little bit?
Yeah, we need it, and I thought JP was really good today. He talked through everything. He was talking to guys. His voice was loud. It was active. He's got a high IQ, so I anticipate JP really stepping up in that regard. You know, on the offensive end, the fact that Kyra's the point guard, that's where we need him to be a lot more vocal. So defensively, I think JP needs to step up and did in practice today, and I think he will in the game tomorrow too. And JD's talking. I thought Galen's talk was a lot better. So, you know, they've all done that a little bit. Reese has been pretty good on the defensive end here lately. But yeah, Kyra is not the rah-rah vocal type of guy, but he is our point guard and needs to be our leader on offense, and sometimes just to get guys in the right spots, just needs to be a little bit more vocal with that. So we're anticipating he does that. I think he knows the importance of him running the team.
All right, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Thank you.